I wasn't even born then.
Exactly. So don't talk to me about no.
I know, but I'm saying so you know they're hidden poses.
Yeah, really specific historical poses. Mike Judge, one of the top comedy writers, King of the Hill, bro. They brought it back. It is so good.
So Fantastic Four. What do I even say about this movie?
Oh, this is a good start.
It was good.
Mark has definitely been vocal against Joe and crew. And recently, he just straight up, he's going at Theo Von in his comedy special. The other thing I'm seeing a lot of right now too is a lot of comedians turning on Austin. And the ones that are still in LA are like, these idiots are coming back or complaining to us.
He's got a tight hold on the enlightened meathead.
Enlightened meathead, that line got me.
Dude, Maron's disdain.
It's not disdain. It's reasonable criticism.
Black Zeus the Podcast Season 6, featuring Black Zeus and Dante, aka Black Zeus on YouTube, Patreon, and Instagram. Alright, I'm done.
Hello. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of No, Black Zeus the Podcast. Season 6, episode 29. I'm your boy Black Zeus. You are the beautiful people. Thank you once again for being here. Quick notes off the top. If you listen to last week's episode and I said go watch the latest episode of Black Zeus' show, I lied. It's coming out this Monday, all right? Well, wait. Now go watch it. It's out now. The podcast will be out Wednesday. It just came out Monday. Go enjoy it. Our road trip to Texas. I'm selling this poorly, but we had such a blast. And we really got some great footage. And I think you're going to enjoy it. If you're looking to see what it's like to be a comedian on the come up, traveling the world, trying to make autistic people laugh in Austin, Texas. Well, we didn't do that, but we talked to a lot of people. This is the worst start to an episode ever. It is 40 degrees Celsius, which I think is 800 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm sweating my balls off. This is going to be a precise episode. I know I'm wasting more time, so I'm going to stop doing that right now, ladies and gentlemen. Go check out the latest episode of Black Zeus' show. Go check out live comedy. If you can't see us live in the local Canadian Ontario regions, then go support live comedy in your area, because the next best great is literally in your neighborhood and they just need some support. Bam! I do not do the show alone, ladies and gentlemen. I got the #1 producer in the game. So good, both of us are still not known. Dante's in the studio!
Boo, 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 boo. Water!
How you living, bro?
Blessed and highly favored.
Yeah, what you been up to, bro?
Work.
I'm precise. You see, I'm like nothing is happening on this episode. This is gonna be the cleanest in and out. Yeah, you been good?
I've been good.
You had a good week?
Great week.
Been up to anything interesting outside of the world of comedy? See anything, play anything, do anything?
They added Power Rangers to Fortnite.
God damn, you. Jesus. All right. Are you going to talk about it?
No.
Thank you. But yeah. To all our gay listeners, go and check that out. There's nothing wrong with either of those things, okay? If you're gay, cool. If you play Fortnite and you're gay, understandable. Dante, do you have anything you want to tell the audience? I actually saw a really funny Power Ranger meme recently.
Okay.
It was like everybody, it's had something to do with, it was the Kanye song. Do, 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 nigga, nigga,
I like how you
nigga,
said,
hallelujah. Because the Power Rangers just do this all the time. They do the freaking Zig Heil.
They do something.
It's like a salute. It's like the Power Ranger salute.
Nah, first of all, it's a pose.
That's not a pose, bro. Somebody already established that. It's not this. That is not it.
No, they do different things.
I watched enough of those clips back to back.
Okay, you watched clips, but did you watch the Power Rangers?
I did. What?
Okay, so then you know they're hidden poses.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Okay, so
where were you, bro? For the original crew.
I wasn't even born then.
Exactly. So don't talk to me about no.
I know, but I'm saying so you know they're hidden poses.
Yeah, really specific historical poses. I'm just saying, not a good edit when it's done to that Kanye song.
Obviously it's a meme.
Hallelujah. Okay, yeah, but you watch or do anything comedy related?
I
Play
did
anything or
not comedy related.
or not? It doesn't have to be, but you know, what have you been playing or watching outside of Fortnite?
I haven't been playing. I barely even played Fortnite
You
this
see
week.
a movie or anything? You're the
I did see Fantastic Four. Did we talk about that?
Yes,
we were
we did.
supposed to.
Yeah, we did. No, we did.
Did we?
I swear we did.
Okay.
Yeah, you spent time. There were two movies you brought up.
We spoke about Superman. I don't remember.
That's what it was.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about Fantastic Four.
You look like you want to talk about Fantastic.
We can, but you
We
said this is
can.
going to be a sharp episode.
You know what? Let me start since I'll let you do your review, but because this is a comedy podcast, let me talk about a comedy show first.
Okay.
Are you a King of the Hill fan?
No.
Yeah, you're probably just too young. Bruh, when I tell you one of the most sleeper animated shows of my generation, slept on, surprisingly, I knew more black people that watched the show and loved it than I knew white people. White people didn't like King of the Hill for whatever reason. All my black friends, bro, we loved this shit. King of the Hill was consistently, bro, like they were on for 13 seasons. I don't think I can say, like, I stopped watching The Simpsons for damn near like 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't even really watch the new ones like that. I like have gone back to watch some of the newer seasons because they are really enjoyable. But I stopped watching for like a decade and a half. King of the Hill, bro, they brought it back and you would think, it's like, oh, here we go, reboot. You're just friggin' old tropes. It is so good. One thing I have to commit. First of all, Mike Judge, one of the top comedy writers. I mean, I made you watch Office Space.
Yeah.
If you ever watched Idiocracy, this nigga damn near predicted where we are right now with presidencies, with fashion trends, with just ideology and mentality. And
Yeah.
movie was way ahead of its time. Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill, and like a bunch of others. Damn, he has a lot, and I can't really. There's an animated show that he worked on. A Common Side Effect. This just came out like last year. Bro, this is probably one of my top 3, maybe top, like new animated shows. It's not a comedy, but there's a lot of funny stuff in it. But that one's about a pharmaceutical, like a guy discovers a mushroom in the Amazon forest.
Oh, I have seen this.
Show is fire.
But I do need to watch it.
And the animation is amazing. And
Yeah.
the way they animate the psychedelic trips and stuff. The story's top notch. The characters are really well written. Mike Judge is a part of the production and he's a voice actor in it, but I don't think it's his show.
Okay.
Of all the Mike Judge stuff, this is why he cements himself as one of the GOATs to me in comedy writing, especially for animated and like TV series.
Yeah.
He made the smart and conscious decision to age the characters. He didn't bring King of the Hill back and Bobby's still a kid.
He brought him back.
Bobby's 21 years old with his own restaurant. The Hills, bro. The show starts off, Hank and Peggy move back to the neighborhood from Saudi Arabia. Hank was working for a propane thing in Saudi Arabia and then for Aramco. And it was so, like, bro, it's so sharp, so well written. The characters have progressed well. It just like it blew my mind. Because I'm like, I don't think shows are supposed to come back this strong. Like,
But
it's
weren't
not
you just talking about like South Park coming back and
South
doing
Park
well?
hasn't gone away.
I know, but like, isn't like this new season good? Like, weren't you?
Yeah,
saying?
but again, South Park hasn't gone away.
Okay, not gone away, but you
Like
like
they haven't stopped being good. Like they didn't just
Okay.
disappear for over a decade and reappear just as sharp as ever.
Damn, I missed it by 1 second.
That's funny. What they did do though is disappear for a year or two. But like the thing about South Park is it's always been fantastic because they make every episode within 6 days.
Say that again.
They've always been fantastic because they make every episode within 6 days. You thought I couldn't do it again, did you?
No, it's a meme.
Tongue twister?
No, it's a meme.
Really? I'm an old man.
It leads into my Fantastic Four thing.
Okay.
Because he's like, oh, man, that was fantastic. And the guy's like, wait, say that again.
Okay. We're almost there, I promise. I'm almost done, I promise. Well, yeah, I pretty much am done. If you're a fan of King of the Hill from back in the day, if you're a fan of Mike Judge, if you're just a fan of animated comedy shows, this is so well done. I think the jokes of like the hills in the modern era of life, like they come back to Texas, and Texas essentially is like where they were living in Saudi Arabia because he was working for Aramco, like the biggest oil producing company. Like they lived in a gated community that pretty much looked like the suburban American, like old school experience.
Yeah.
So they were living in Texas, in Saudi, essentially.
Yeah.
Then they come back and everything's like gentrified, modern, and just like he's like, what the hell? It's like, should we have gone back to Saudi? And to hear Hank say this stuff, super well done. The jokes are really sharp. Even if you didn't watch the show back in the day, I think you'd get a kick out of it. Solid. Gets an absolute watch from me.
How many propane tanks?
I sell propane and propane accessories. Bobby! Ball! Some weird things that happen because there's been time, right? 2 of the voice actors are dead.
Oh.
3, actually. Brittany Murphy died a long time ago. She voices Luann. The guy who voices John Redcorn just died, but apparently after they recorded the season. So his voice is still in there. One of the top 2 characters, like top 3 characters of the show, he died just a little bit ago. Dale Gribble, the voice actor who does Dale. And the new one is close. There's times where you're like, that's the same guy, but it's just different enough that it messes with your brain.
Okay.
So like that was a little jarring. And now we move on to Dante's review of Fantastic Four, ladies and gentlemen. And that was Dante's review of Fantastic Four, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so Fantastic Four.
Yes.
What do I even say about this movie?
Oh, this is a good start.
It was good, but it wasn't fantastic. To be honest, I think I liked Superman more, which for me as like a Marvel guy is like almost blasphemous to say.
And you even like Fantastic Four, like that's your top Marvel thing or no?
No.
You sounded disgusted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Black Nerd.
No. Silver Surfer was like one of my top like characters.
And I know you're upset that it's a woman.
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking. That's comic accurate or something. It is, yeah?
Yes.
There's 2 different Silver Surfers. This is what I know of Silver
There's
Surfer.
an infinite amount of Silver Surfers.
Oh, wait, really? That I did not know.
Well, there's an
I know in
infinite amount of
comics,
universes.
there's been 2 depicted, one a female and one a male, yeah?
But I'm just saying, like, because there's multiverse. So
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this movie.
Are we doing spoiler free?
Okay, so I'll give a spoiler alert just in case.
God damn, Tony Hinchcliffe. You got the Tony wrist over there.
Absolutely fantastic.
Doctor said I got Tony wrist. Holy
I got a little bit of Tony in the wrist. But there are scenes in this movie where I'm like, this is straight up a rip of Interstellar.
Okay, yeah.
And like, that's all I can think about watching that particular scene.
It's one scene.
It's an important scene.
Okay.
But it's also like a cool scene because like there's a kid that's like, okay, spoiler alert, but
no
like
spoilers, man. Keep it spoiler free.
Okay.
You're the spoiler guy,
I know,
so it blows my mind.
No, but I gave
how you're just willing to do a spoiler review.
I gave a spoiler alert.
In the video, I'm not putting a warning up.
I said it though.
This is the worst review site on.
All I'm saying is the one scene where it's very, and the guy says, yo, we were inspired by Interstellar, like word for word, bar for bar, shot for shot.
Yeah.
Like they even have the shot where it's like, you know, where they like put the camera on the side of the freaking lander in Interstellar, and then they're like,
hey man, don't mess with a perfect shot, I guess. Just,
I know, but
just recreate it.
Doug, I know.
But again, I don't think the whole movie is that one shot.
No, but I'm watching it. I'm like, this is Interstellar.
Okay, continue. Continue. Oh, this is Interstellar.
This is all. That's literally all. I was
You love
thinking.
Interstellar way too much to let that slide, but I think
can't
that's
let it
very
slide.
specific to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think everyone else who watched Interstellar.
Okay. Okay.
The characters were good. I like the characters.
Yeah.
You
think Pedro Pascal is a controversial figure? You seeing all this stuff about him? He's very touchy-feely with people's wives and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it, but
Except for ugly people, apparently. Look,
Look,
people are doing like comparison videos when he's next to an ugly person.
I'll say this, all right?
Yeah.
And I have a little bit of bias, right? Because Pedro Pascal is the reason I started watching Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember his character was like slimy. Like he was a real.
No, he was sick. Like he was.
Yeah, but like, wasn't he like kind of a? Am I thinking of the right guy? No, I'm not actually.
You're thinking of Littlefinger.
Maybe, but anyways, we're getting.
So, anyways, when he was in Game of Thrones, his character was sick, and then I didn't know Game of Thrones was like sick like that. You know what I mean? And it was Pedro Pascal's character. Anyways, his character, him playing Mr. Fantastic, I think he does a good job of playing Mr. Fantastic. But one thing I noticed is like he didn't seem as stretchy. Like there's a part where he's like literally getting stretched.
Hella pause, bro.
Yeah. And I'm like,
the man was getting stretched, but not enough to my liking.
he should have took him. He should have stretched even more, you know.
Whoa! I got my sweat rag. Ugh.
Yeah, I think it was interesting, and post credit scene, fire.
Okay.
No spoilers there. Galactus was cool. He was really cool.
Was he in it enough?
He was in it enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll leave
You would
it.
recommend? What would you give it? What's the rating? What's the Dante Fantastic Four rating here? Did they stick the landing also
In what sense?
in the movie?
What do you mean by stick?
Does the movie have a good ending? Does it end well?
It ends good enough.
That's not
Because
that's
once
not a
again,
good sign.
none of these movies can have a real ending, and that was kind of
they're always setting up some other bullshit.
yeah. So that was my problem with Superman, where it's like, okay, that's the end of the movie, but it's not the end of the story.
Yeah. Give me a definitive ending to this story and let me know that there's more coming type deal.
Exactly. So that same sort of thing happens. Like, you know, they save the day and blah, 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 but you know it's not the end.
Yeah.
So.
All right. That's
I give it a 4 out of 10.
Damn. 4 out of 10?
I give it a fantastic 4 out of 10.
Out of 10.
I'm joking. It's a meme because they're the 4.
But is it actually your score?
No, I give it a 5 or 6.
Okay, that was absolutely ridiculous. That joke was not worth it. 5 or 6, bro. Give it a rating. You
Okay. Look.
be definitive here.
5.5.
Yeah, I hate you. That was amazing. You know what weirds me out? You talk so positively of it, and then you're like, it's a 5 out of 10. I'm like, what?
Because
You talk so highly of it.
when did I talk highly of it?
Well, it sounded like you enjoyed it. Way more than a 5. I wasn't expecting that score.
Look,
I was expecting at least a 6 or a 7.
no, because it's like
It sounds mediocre then.
I would put Thunderbolts
ahead of it. I've heard that
above
also.
that.
I've heard the Marvel fans
Yeah.
be like, that was a better Marvel movie this
Yeah.
year. Yeah, it's just I wasn't expecting that
I'll
one.
put it around the same level as like Captain America: Brave New World, which also came out this year.
You goddamn nerd. That movie looked like it was abysmal. Ugh.
Once again, they saved the day, but there's more to the story coming up.
I'm out of here. I'm not watching all the Marvel shit. Anyways, we are done. Yeah? And another thing. Yeah, we're going to do what we normally come here to do every week, ladies and gentlemen, what this podcast was set up for. Comedy recap. Dante and myself discuss what we've been up to in the week of comedy. Pretty self-explanatory. I will let my friend here start. What'd you do in the past week in comedy? That's noteworthy. Don't tell me everything.
Milestone alert. I did a little bit of comedy on the street.
Okay,
yesterday.
that's not a milestone, but anyways, that's. And I was a homeless comedian for a day.
No. We built a stage. It was pretty cool.
That stage looked dope.
It was dope.
Did you help build that?
I helped put it together, but one of the guys, he's a carpenter, so he actually built
That
it.
stage looked nice.
Yeah.
I'm happy they did it in front of Bambinos too.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
So Andrea did that?
She organized it. Yeah. It was her idea.
Salute to Andrea, man. Somebody has been needing to do that. I've
Yeah.
only talked about it for the last friggin' 4 years. We should do that.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad, bro, because I was not gonna do it. I was not gonna do it. Every time I thought about it,
Yeah.
nothing about me actually was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't get to stay because apparently, like after I left, and the sun starts to go down, and people get a little bit more lively.
Was it specifically just roasting people?
Yeah, kinda. Like, and then what ended up happening is the comedian. So like a kid would come up, and then they started roast the comedian. And then the other comedians were like whispering the kids' ear, like, "Oh, say this, the roast."
That's kind of funny.
And it was funny, you know what I mean?
Was there an audience? Like, did people gather around?
Well, when I was there, people were circling around. People were nervous to even like walk in front of the booth.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right, I like it.
And like after someone was done, everyone would like clap.
Oh man, if you want to see Black Zeus bomb in public, ask me to roast. Oof.
Yeah.
Like I'm good with my friends, but you put a mic in my hand and ask me to do a roast.
Yeah,
I will flop.
Yeah, and this is something that even like, well, when I was there, I'm like, I need to work on like, because I didn't even feel comfortable like just being up on the stage and be like, hey, you with the hat and da-da-da-da-da. And like there was other comedians that were like more comfortable doing that.
Yeah,
I wasn't, but like I had some pretty nice roasts because I'm nice like that. Yeah. But like I just felt weird. Like
big yourself up. Go on, big up yourself.
There was one guy. I'm pretty proud of this roast. There's a guy.
Yeah,
full on purple tracksuit, big like glasses. I'm like, yo, I said, yo, man, when are you gonna front Franklin some bricks?
Okay.
Because he looked like the guy from Snowfall.
The show or the movie?
The show.
Okay, I didn't watch the show.
Oh.
I've only seen the movie.
The movie?
I'm thinking Snowpiercer.
Yes. Snowfall, they sell crack.
Snope.
I'm getting a little bit of roast in the wrist.
A little loose wrist. You know what's weird? I still like I think about this every once in a while. Mm-hmm. I am really good. I mean, I'm gonna say this for myself, but I feel like I could back it up at riffing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, edit that out. Edit that out, me. That's crazy. You're off the show, and I'm off the show, and the show is canceled. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh, riffs. I'm really good at riffing. But when I have to switch my brain to be like I'm just going in to roast, doesn't work for me. I don't know why. Yeah, I've tried. Were you with me when I did that one?
No, I didn't. But I remember
when I bombed. That's probably the last roast show I did. And I even told the guy, I'm like, wait, I've told you 80 times I'm not a good roaster. Mm-hmm. You already know I'm a really good comic. You're telling me some of the comics are doing comedy and some of them are doing roasting, and you still want me to roast? Okay.
Yeah.
I warned him. And then I almost brought the show to an end. Like, they're like, who's this homeless guy? Why is he on the microphone? It was so bad. Great riffs.
Yeah.
Not a good roaster. At least I know my strengths, man. I'm not gonna go up there and freaking. But if we're at a lunch table together, bam, you're getting got.
Yeah.
Got.
You're getting your got.
You got anything else?
I got to open for Rouse yesterday at Levity.
Hell yeah.
That was fun.
How was that?
It was good.
I asked you after you said it. Yeah, how long of a set did you do?
I did a clean 7.
Okay, and are you happy with the recording?
I haven't seen it yet.
Is it record worthy though? You would know.
Yeah.
Is it something you could submit?
Yeah.
You don't sound that.
No, like look,
bro. If it was really something like,
listen,
I will submit this.
No, this is why you get that reaction. The set was great. The recording itself, I haven't seen, so I don't know. Does that make sense?
No, not really. Because if the set was good,
I think I did, but I don't know what the camera footage looks like, what the audio.
You didn't just record it on yours too?
Because Patrick said he's recording everything. So I'm like, all right, I'll grab the footage off you. But it was a great set. Okay. No lulls. I got rid of the part where there's the lulls. I had a little bit of back and forth, said some funny words, It was fun.
Okay.
And then right at 7, and then after the show, some people came up to me. They're like, "Yo, Garbage Bags was so."
That's
funny."
such a great
I'm
joke,
like, it's
man.
hitting again. Yeah,
Again, I love that though. When you have a lull and you're like, wait, have I lost it, bro? There's been so many times in my career when I swear to you, bro, I thought I'm like, I lost it. I don't know how to write comedy. I'm dead serious, bro. I don't know, like maybe this will happen to you or not, but it's happened to me like 4 or 5 times where I'm like, you get into this happened before I understood what writer's block is, at least to me. Because I would get these moments of writer's block and it would happen every so often. But when it did, I'm like, I haven't written anything for months. I think I'm not a good comic. I don't know. But it was just like, what I learned over time was that I'm not having enough life experience.
Yep.
That's when I get writer's block. If I'm doing stuff, if I'm out, if I'm seeing people, if I'm seeing life,
Yeah.
there's no shortage of like ideas for my brain to work through. But it's like, if I'm like locked in the house editing or friggin' like just working 24, like, you know, just stuck in a little loop, that's where the creativity kind of goes away. But even still, I've learned to fit like creative thinking into every pocket of my life now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did the corner yesterday. It was one of those ones. It was a good set, but it was like an autopilot
Okay.
set.
Autopilot.
Yeah. I was just hit, like I did enough of the new stuff. The Country 50 Cent thing hit well, but I was just kind of scattered.
Okay.
So again, like only I would recognize what's happening. Or if you're like a comic in the back
Yeah.
and you see me all the time, you're like, oh, Zeus is just like kind of floating through this one. It was really interesting. I don't know why. Like it was a packed crowd at the corner. And again, I had a good set,
Yeah.
but it wasn't what I wanted, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Having a good set isn't necessarily just it anymore. Like once you get past a certain point,
Yeah. Once you have enough good sets,
because a good set is a good set.
you're
Again,
supposed to have good sets.
correct. And the crowd doesn't really know.
Yeah.
My thing is, I always say this, is I know what my best is. And when I don't bring that, I feel like I haven't given the crowd the best.
That's fair.
And what blows my mind now is I'm at a point where even like that happens every once in a while, and people still come up to me. It happened yesterday.
Yeah.
You're my favorite comic of the night, bro. You're so funny. Da, 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 da. So I'm in a zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know what I'm doing on that stage where even my autopilot is like, bro, this is a smooth flight.
Yeah.
Like I'm out here thinking about other things.
But yeah, because even for me, like I was surprised because I went up basically first. Like Moses went up, did his 15, then I go up,
Yeah.
and then Jared Nathan, then Rouse. So I was even surprised that they came up to be like, "Yo, Garbage Bags." Like I'm like, "Dang, you remember that?"
When the joke hits, man.
I know, but through all those bangers, like afterwards,
But that's what it is. It stays
know.
with you.
I know. That's
When
what I'm like.
that's
sick.
good writing.
Alhamdulillah, brother.
I gotta let you have it. This is the building. Like that's your first major piece.
Yeah,
That's your first major piece, and that's like that's your cornerstone now.
That's my keystone.
Yeah, that's like literally that's the foundation for the rest of the building.
Yeah.
It's like now I'm in.
Yeah.
I hooked him with this joke every time.
Except for Niagara.
Someone gave me a tag on something recently, and I forget what joke it was. It was such a good tag too. Was it Sandra Battellini?
Was it at the corner?
It was at the corner. Okay. It wasn't yesterday, but it was recently. Anyways, I think that's enough. We're good on the comedy recap. This is getting too hot, so I want to get out of here. That is it for comedy recap. We're gonna move on to not comedy screets this week. There's a little bit of comedy news going around, ladies and gentlemen. So we are rolling right along into comedy news. Every once in a while, there's something noteworthy in the comedy world that is worth discussing. And this has been a thing that's come up a lot. It's not really anything new, but it is resurfacing in a new way. Marc Maron is a comedy legend from the Comedy Store. His podcast, all this stuff. He's really well known. More of a political type of guy, yeah. Like he has critiques about society and stuff like this. The sharp style humor. Writing is what but some people also say he's really boring and slow or whatever. Again, to each their own. Very sharp writer though, can't deny that. And him and Joe Rogan have, I don't think Joe's really said anything about him over the ages, but Marc has definitely been vocal against Joe and crew. And recently, he just straight up, like, he's going at Theo Von in his comedy special. He was on Bad Friends podcast, mentioning them by name. And he was on another podcast recently mentioning him by name. And there's been a lot of people going at, like, I've seen a lot of compilations.
Okay.
The other thing I'm seeing a lot of right now, too, is a lot of comedians turning on Austin. Like big name comedians.
Yep.
Apparently, the ones that moved there, a lot of them pissed. And the ones that are still in LA are like, these idiots are coming back or complaining to us. Like, it's not what everybody, you know, because Rogan moved out there and it was like, there was a glow.
Yeah.
For a good bit. We went out there
to check it out. There was a honeymoon phase.
And we went out there, I think, during that honeymoon phase still. It was still...
That was like 3-4 years in.
But it was still, like, it was just on the end of it. You know what I mean? I really do feel like we got in just at the tail end to see, like, oh, all the hype is still here now.
Well, we'll have to go and see again because, you know, these are higher up people, so we got to go and see the boots on the ground.
The trenches.
We got to get Mars reporting from the streets.
Well, no, that's where we actually did see that, and that's where I'm like, this is just a basic scene. Like, it's a scene.
It's a big scene.
It's America, so it's like...
But I think it's a lot of people condensed into a small space.
But I think you can say that for any major city in America. I think there were like we clearly met the comedians. There was already a scene there before Rogan and Tony showed up. Yeah, it's just they blew up the spot. Yeah, for like tourist comedy type.
So what was a scene of 100 to 150 is now 300, 400.
I'd say like 1,000.
Maybe
autistic.
Yeah,
comedian.
Within a 1 block radius.
It has attracted a lot of buffoonery. And even just talking to the OG established comics out there, we got a sense of that. Yeah. A lot of people don't really like that whole 6th Street scene. Yeah. I'm saying I enjoy both. I also have a lot of criticism about the club, but I also think that there's a place for it. This is the thing about everything in life. Life is just so nuanced. Yep. I think picking a hard stance one way or another makes you look like a goofball. But also, I think those are some of the points that are being said about Rogan and crew. Okay. Like one of the major things that is being said tongue in cheek right now, I'm seeing clips of Burr and who's the fat gay guy? Tim Dillon. Okay. And like, you know, all these guys, they're talking about like being a comedian and picking a side politically. I saw Anthony Jeselnik talking about this too. Okay. You look like such an idiot. And that's where I think Theo and Joe have just like now come across as complete buffoons. They look like industry pawns.
They're having Schultz too.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on that. I think he's the most egregious of all of them. Now people are looking at Schultz like some sort of friggin' political guru. Shut the f up. You are a Hitler-looking comedian. Stay in your lane, my nigga. I don't look at you for anything political. I need Andrew Schultz's insights into the current political landscape. If you are looking for that, you're lost already, weirdo. Funny comedian, but bro, don't look at any of us for insight into anything to take a stance on yourself. You know, it's so weird to me. And you look like shills. Like you can't deny having the president on, but then not having opposition or even like this is why I try and stay out of the politics. Okay. You know, because like, why, bro? Like, is it just me that they look like shills?
Well, here's what I'll say specifically about Rogan. Because he was attacked by the establishment. You get what I'm saying? They came after him with the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, the ivermectin stuff.
And they lied on his name. So like him, I kind of understand. Because they like, F you, stay over there. You know?
Yeah, but that's just like CNN and stuff. That's just mainstream media. They're still not with him.
That's my point. They ostracized him. That's the kind of the
they
point.
They helped boost him.
They did.
Like that ostracization. Is that even a word?
I don't know.
That
what you're saying.
Shunning of Joe Rogan.
The exilation.
Definitely helped give him almost like this superhuman for a bit. It gave him this aura.
It did. I agree, but
you know who the aura was? It's all the people he started shilling for. It's like all these weirdo, politically driven, one-sided, a lot of right wing.
Yeah,
And then he leaned into it super. He's having Trump on his thing.
I know, but that's the
Elon. And now he's like, Trump is not for the people. I'm like, bro, you're a goofball and you help platform him and get him into office.
But my point is, he was kind of like pushed over to the side, right? Because I used to listen to his stuff a lot back in the day.
I see why you say that, and I get it. But again, if we're talking about media, especially media at this size and scope,
yeah,
it's like almost like controlled opposition bullshit in my mind, bro.
What do you mean controlled opposition?
Do you not know what that means?
No, I want to know
You prop up the other side. It's like Coke and Pepsi.
Yes.
Even though they're not actually owned by the same people. It's like, it's like you create your own opposition.
Yeah.
Just to have, and you control it. So it's like people think that they're on the other side of things, but it's just like, you are also big media, bro. He was already at that time, he was friggin' millions of viewers and all this stuff. He's also, so it's just
but
like.
But I'm saying, because now he's leaned more to the right side. He's leaned more to the
because
Trump
of
side.
that.
Because of that.
Yes.
If they had just left him alone and didn't lie on his name, he wouldn't have no reason to like, hey, yo, these guys literally lied on me, dog. You know?
But I think he was still removed from politics that deeply because he never brought on a political candidate.
I know, he never did.
The whole Elon Musk thing, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
He did bring on Bernie. He did bring on like some New York governor. I remember it was a pretty interesting episode. Like a couple years even before the COVID thing.
Egregious.
Schultz, I would agree.
I think Schultz is more egregious
because he was never, like I said, Rogan, like his views were pretty open. Like he was like, I believe in this and this and this. Like he was saying that for years to come.
I feel like there is a wave now coming back to just comedy being comedy. Like people are kind of getting people are over this. Like, one of my favorite jokes that I keep thinking about recently. It's so timeless. Chappelle. Where is Ja?
Yeah.
What does Ja Rule have to say about this? Bro, if the world is burning around you and you are concerned with what Schultz, with what me, with what Rogan, with what friggin' Theo, with what any of these guys, bro, you're lost. You're already lost. If you are on a side of the spectrum, you are lost. You are already bought in and you are controlled, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's like, how are you an independent thinker? But like you get all your talking points from podcasts or mainstream anything. The amount of people that don't actually even just look into an article, bro. It's mind-boggling. But everybody has an educated opinion about everything. It's like, no, you don't, bro. No, you don't. I gotta salute Marc Maron for naming names. You gotta respect that.
That's fair.
For actually, like, because so many people, even Burr. Like, I saw clips of him and he doesn't even say the names. He talks around it, but everybody knows who you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like Marc Maron, OG. Like an actual, like, fearless, I think. Because people gotta, I don't know, man. It's gotten so weird. You know what I mean? But I also think Mark is like, I don't know. He could be left, like the left guy versus the right guy. Is like, I think it can all coexist. As much as I think Joe Rogan has tainted the comedy for a lot of people, and Tony is kind of like making autism really a cool thing.
Make autism great again.
Autism and just punching down, which I hate even saying. But I was thinking about
punch down when you're so close to the ground, though.
That's really funny. I was thinking about that one Mark. Let's play some of that Mark clip so people get a full context of this.
What are you really? Right. What is your voice? Who do you work for? You'd like to think you're working for yourself, but you're just a platform bitch who doesn't really need to find who they are up there or do anything interesting at all. That's a problem.
Yeah.
But who, me and who else?
Rogan.
Okay.
Who's that?
Joe Rogan.
Joe,
Joseph Rogan?
Yeah, he's out of Texas.
Oh, Texas. Got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Got it.
Yeah. You love Austin, don't you?
He's running half the planet out of Texas.
Yeah.
He's got a tight hold on the enlightened meathead.
Enlightened meathead. That line got me.
Dude, Maron's disdain.
It's not
disdain.
It's reasonable criticism.
Reasonable criticism.
Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke with him?
I don't really think I'm on his radar. So
something tells me you are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something
tells me you are.
I don't it's weird that you get lumped into a certain thing, and maybe it's my assumption that his army of healthy fellas, whatever they represented in terms of policy. And it's not a stretch. It's like they won. Trans people are frightened. They have no ability to get health care anymore. And they're afraid of being alive and have no freedom left. So that's done. When do you stop with the jokes? One thing to pick on the vulnerable and the marginalized, but I mean, they're down.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
they're down.
why do you got to keep hitting them? Unless you're a hack. Now, there's a question.
Wow. Mark,
He comes in swinging.
Yeah.
No, so I don't know the last time I talked to Joe. People for a while were like, why don't you go on Joe's show? And my answer to that is like, why? But you do have to understand something. I have known Joe since he started.
Yeah.
I mean, literally since he first set foot on stage.
In Boston,
I was there.
Boston.
Yeah. But the thing with Joe
Yeah.
is I don't know that we have a lot to talk about because of my idea of what he's done to comedy.
Sure.
And I don't think it's great. I think that it's tribalized. And I think that, he's created a sort of army of people that think they know comedy, but they only know a specific thing. And what they think is good is not necessarily good. It may be what they're like, what they like. But on the outside of that, most of the sort of sensitive weirdos that we all grew up with in comedy have been sort of pushed aside, and the space for them has become limited. But the truth is that, like, in my mind, it's like you got to be able to do the job for whoever.
Right.
So, like, the idea, and sometimes at the store, it's hard. It's not always easy at the store.
No, there's tough.
And there's a lot of times where most of the room doesn't know who the fuck I am, but that's the job.
So
What are you?
takeaways there?
What is your voice?
I almost got off the bandwagon when he's like, they're already down. Like, but I do agree with that. Because I don't think anything is off limits in terms of making fun, but when your whole shtick is just constantly making fun of, you're just beating a trope, it stops being, like, at that point, I look at you as a hack.
Yeah.
There is a lot, and Joe really did usher in this, like, meathead comedy, this, like, low-hanging fruit. I'm like, what's really blown up now is these, I like, ideology comics.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, we know there's a huge divide right now. We know people are pissed off at immigrants and all this stuff. We know people are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like rage baiting. There's comedians out there. I'm seeing it and they're blowing up. There's ones that, I won't name them, but there's ones in our direct community.
Name names.
Cause I'm not trying to do this. I'm not trying to do this. I sound like a pussy now, don't I? Rouse would hate me. All right, I'll use one example. Ben Bankus.
Yeah.
Ben and yo, this isn't me. Now I have to be like, Ben blew up.
He did.
Can't deny, and I won't say he's not funny.
Yeah.
I laugh at a ton of his stuff, but like a lot of it is just so low hanging fruit to me. It's very lowbrow. I'm hello, like literally doing Chinese accents.
Yep.
Every day, every 5 minutes, like every joke is just something about, immigrants this, immigrants that. So to me, that's corralling. You're taking, it's low hanging fruit in my opinion.
Yeah.
What else do you have? What like actual good thoughts do you have?
But here's the question.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're right. It's low hanging fruit, but a lot of people are at that level. Like, no, I'm not saying like comedians, but just straight up audience members or general population. You get what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I don't get what you're saying.
Well, I think there's a lot of people that feel that way, that of those jokes that he's saying in the country.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's corralling people. He's hurting a group of people. At that point, I can't really say you're a funny comic. I say you're really good at making observations on this one thing that's super over right now. Like, it's just oversaturated. Everybody's pissed, and it's really easy to rile those people up.
So that part right there, you're saying everyone's pissed. So there's a general sense of like everyone kind of feels this way. And
but if you're saying nothing of like substance,
then I understand that.
That's like you're literally like looking for racists essentially when you're doing hello.
I get it.
Like, to me, what the is that? Where's the actual? But again, this is where I'm like, Kill Tony stinks, but at the same time, it doesn't.
Okay.
I just had this conversation recently. I have seen so much funny on Kill Tony in the last few months. There's no way you could say that the show was overall bad for comedy. I think if you're fixated on just looking at, that aspect of things, then you're going to be like, this is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
But there really is a lot of variety on that show. I just think Tony and crew, like, if you look at him as a person, if you look at the type of thing that he like, it's a lot of stereotypes. It's a hero. If you're black, he wants you to be the most stereotypical black guy.
Yeah.
If you are Asian, hero. If you're crippled, oh my God.
Golden ticket.
Jesus, bro. But if you're a black crippled Asian, Jesus.
A black crippled Asian?
Like, it's very, like, he doesn't even hide that.
Yeah.
And that, to me, I'm like, that just speaks to you as a person. Mm-hmm. I don't think I want to hang out with you, but I'm not going to deny that your show is fire.
Yeah.
I'm not going to act like I wouldn't take a minute on that show either. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's wrong to also have honest critiques about it. It's just, there's a lot that's just
I think you should be able to have honest critiques.
That, to me,
reasonable critiques, as Marc Maron puts it.
Correct. Well, they're not, it's not disdain, it's reasonably criticism. Yeah. I think it's important.
Yeah.
But also, to play devil's advocate, it's like, it's not the only thing happening. I think it's really easy to get wrapped up in thinking that these are the only things happening in comedy because they're it's blown out of proportion now.
Yeah.
But there's still, like, Mark still has a career.
He does.
There's still people looking for that. Mm-hmm. There's real comedy fans.
Yep.
It's just right now there's a vocal, it's not even a minority. It's like, it's a big audience. And I think it's just, it's the easy route. It's the same thing I have against meme comedy. It's super easy. I mean, not to say that there's no work behind it. It's a lot. It's really involved. You have to write, you have to edit, you have to release constantly. I'm not saying that, but damn, is the idea of it super easy. Let me just do generic accents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's low hanging fruit. There's always going to be a room for that, but let's not ever forget it's low hanging fruit. You suck. A lot of people suck. That's the bare bones of it all. I think this is. I got to get the hell out of this, bro. I got to take a shower or something. Do you have anything you want to add to this?
No, but I just think, teach their own. I think.
Hell yes.
You should be able to, if you see something and you'd want to criticize it and stand on that criticism.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Again, bro, I'm around people who I don't think are funny, but I'm super proud of.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I can have my opinion and not let my opinion have me.
Yeah.
It's what Sterling said in that interview, which is super common knowledge. Just because it's not funny to you doesn't mean, bro, these people are making room full of people laugh.
Yeah.
I question what your standards are. You know what I mean? When you're laughing at low hanging fruit, that also makes you question, like, do you really, like he's saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of enlightened meatheads that Joe Rogan has like captivated, and now they think they know comedy. You do not know the breadth of comedy because you don't even open yourself up to that. You like the low-hanging fruit bullshit.
Yeah.
And he actually kind of made me reassess how I look at the Comedy Store. Because he's super right, man. Like, because I am one of those sensitive weirdo comics. Uh-huh. That's where you get, I think, the most nuanced comedy. That's where you get Patrice. That's where you get Carlin. That's where you get Bert. Like, all these guys never stuck to the stereotype of who they are. Never stuck to just, like, there's so much depth.
Yeah.
To someone who's vulnerable.
Yeah.
And that's where I think you get the fullest experience. Mm-hmm. I try and wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't try. I just wear my heart on my sleeve because that's who I am. And I'm very sensitive. I think all comedians are sensitive, bro. I have not met one that isn't sensitive, but there's a lot of them that deny it. I will always say I'm super sensitive, especially when it comes to my art. Mm-hmm. Sensitive. You know what I got the little, the Tony,
and Hinchcliffe in the wrist.
The Rouse wrist. A little bit of RR. But that's like, bro, sensitivity is nuance. I think that's like if you're thinking deeply, you're gonna be sensitive. If you're trying to be all hardened and be like, because that to me is the mentality of someone who's doing that type of humor.
Okay.
Like, and am I wrong? Like a lot of those guys are like overly machismo and like I'm a dude's dude and like these are what men think and all this freaking like shut the fuck up, bro. Like
yeah, I would say it's kind of like a limited headspace because if you're sensitive, you're more perceptive to like the way you feel, the way certain things make you feel.
We're all sensitive, even those dudes. But I think that like, it's like a shell of
So
I agree with you,
but you have to like let yourself be able to.
You have to be vulnerable.
Exactly. You have to be vulnerable, and then you have to be willing to share those vulnerabilities on stage
and willing to admit you're wrong.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Like, okay, a lot of the people agree with your friggin' generic horseshit. Immigrants are this and friggin' whatever. But it's like a lot of those people have no nuanced thought. I would wager to say. Again, if you are a politically spectrum-driven person, I'm right, I'm left. Like, if you are out there marching to change other people's minds as opposed to just getting yourself right and just being the change that you want to see, as hokey as that sounds. It sounds lame, of course. But guess what? That lame shit is actually the truest stuff. Like all those weird, lame lines that you would hear as a kid and just be like, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. All those are actually the blueprint to a happy, healthy life.
Yeah.
At some point.
Those lame things is leading you to the water, but like people, you don't drink it.
But you don't drink it, bro. It's like, okay. But yeah, that's it. You have any final words for the people?
Support live comedy, support sensitive weirdos. Don't be afraid to share your art.
Hey, where can people find your art?
You can find me online at Dante, CHEZDANTE. Follow your boy.
And I am AKA Black Zeus. Right here is the place to be. If you haven't already hit that sub, leave a comment. Help just keep the channel active. We will be bringing more stuff to you. I am working on my comedy special. It will be out in the next month and a half. I'm putting that down on wax. It'll be out in the next month and a half. I'm very excited to release that. AKA Black Zeus on Instagram. Go support live comedy wherever you are. This has been Black Zeus the Podcast, Season 6, Episode 29. Until next week. Love y'all. Peace, peace.
Hey, it's Hen Dog.
Black Zeus the Podcast, Season 6. Featuring Black Zeus and Dante. AKA Black Zeus on YouTube, Patreon, and Instagram.